Tyler, I'm guessing you looked at the numbers or heard about Colgate's ability to shoot threes. I'm just curious, do you guys think you have enough versatile defenders you can switch things if need be and try to run them off the line as if you've been able to do that this year?
I mean, yeah, I think that's one of our strengths that we've been able to do this year. We've been able to switch 1 through 4 when we need to, and I think we've done a pretty good job shutting teams down from the three-point line for the most part. And hopefully our game plan doesn't change, and we'll keep doing the same things that we're doing when it comes Friday.
Jesse?
I have a question for both you guys. For Johnny, before the season, you were pretty confident that you knew you could elevate your game to a level to help get this team where it's at now. What gave you that confidence, and what has allowed you to kind of sustain this level of play the whole season? And for Tyler, just at what point did you realize that Johnny could play at an All-American level, and what has stood out most to you about what he's done this year?
I would say my teammates gave me the confidence just because they put their faith and trust in me to be able to come out and do what I do on the court, and also be there to support me and play their game as well.
And then I would say we've always known Johnny's good. He's been one of the best players in the state, best players in the country growing up, and he finally got the opportunity. I think this year we all knew it, and he's just been able to do it consistently from the start of the summer up until now.
Tyler, the last couple of weeks, it feels like you've been throwing a lot of different looks and a lot of different matchups from the opposition. I'm curious, how cognizant you have to be in the NCAA tournament now with, the hard double teams coming your way and even guys, lining up their centers against you. And how does that maybe impact what you like to do offensively with your ability to just back people down and kind of go one-on-one in the post?
Yeah, well, it's that time of year. Everyone kind of knows what everyone's game plan is, and it's basically what you're going to do to defend them. So the team's been throwing different stuff. It's worked, it hasn't worked, and so when it gets thrown at me, you know what to do. We'll come up with a game plan for it, and we'll just play basketball out there on the court.
Abby?
Johnny, Jacoby Neath and Jordan Davis have both been getting a lot more playing time down the stretch. How have you seen those two players improve and allow you and Brad to kind of get some moments off?
It starts in practice. I think they've both done a really good job of practicing hard, whether they're playing or not. They give it their best every practice. So that gave them the opportunity to be able to see the floor, and I think they've both done a really good job when they've gotten in of, not being too rushed and staying calm and focused.
Jim?
Johnny, as much hoopla there's been surrounding you this year, how nice is it to have Jordan around just to kind of bounce things off? He's your brother, he's your best friend probably. And then just his ability to kind of tell the truth and not sugarcoat things. Has that been nice for you this year? Has that made this season easier in some regards?
Yeah, definitely. If I'm dealing with problems, I can always go to him about it. And he gives great advice. But most importantly, he's always there to tell the haters or trash talkers to back off and stick up for him.
Jesse?
For both of you guys, people outside the program were wondering coming into this year whether the way last season played out would have a long-term impact with the recording and things of that nature. I know you guys weren't there, but why do you feel like that hasn't had any impact? And are there ways in which you think Coach Gard has changed at all this season in terms of the way he coaches you or interacts with you even off the floor?
I think everyone, it's a goal in life to just be a better person. And so Coach Gard, I think, has done a great job getting to know everyone. He's done a great job coaching us, and we just got a new group and a fresh start. So I think the upperclassmen who have been here and have seen that have really thankful that Coach Gard has really looked in the mirror and been great this year. I think he's taken this team to a place where not many people thought it could go to, and a fresh start and a team just coming together behind him.
Jeff?
Yeah, Tyler, I don't know if you've looked at the numbers, but you have been more active in terms of steals in like the last 4, 5, 6 games, much more so than early in the year. Has that just been by happenstance? Has it been intentional? Are you just getting more opportunities?
Honestly, not just throwing an excuse out, but I think my legs just finally back to 100%, so I'm back flying around, doing the things I usually do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, quick follow. How long did it take you because I know you guys don't talk about injuries, but how long did it take you where you finally knew at practice and in games that you could do everything you could do before that night at Northwestern?
I think the steals correlation kind of has pretty good timing.
Okay. Lance in the back.
Johnny, I believe you're the third first-team All-American in school history. What does it mean to you to be amongst that level of company?
It's really great to be recognized, as the player and the hard work that I put in. But also, I'm not really too worried about individual awards. We got, bigger things on our mind as a team.
Mike?
Tyler, the Big Ten Network ran that special on you a couple weeks ago, or not too long ago. I heard you mention that you grew up a big Wisconsin fan. I'm just curious, what were your favorite memories from some of those March Madness runs that you got to watch?
I mean, yeah, it's winning. Everyone likes winning. When you're rooting for a team that wins, it's really easy to like them. So now being here with a chance to recreate something like that, playing in Milwaukee in front of all these fans, is just really a special opportunity that we get to do.
Jocko?
Johnny, I know that you don't like to show a lot of emotion, but what is your excitement level like going into Milwaukee this Friday and a chance for you to show off your skills and your team skills in front of a large audience?
It's great to be able to have the opportunity to play another basketball game around this time of the year. But, we can be excited about playing in Milwaukee and having the same fan base, but then again, we're just mainly worried about the game and our opponent.
Jesse?
Johnny, can you describe what you feel like your strengths are on the court that have allowed you to thrive, and what is your confidence level when you're out there? Do you feel like you're able to basically do whatever you want in a lot of situations?
I'd say I do a really good job of using my athleticism and my body for the size at the position I am. I feel like I can do just a little bit of everything, and I forgot the second part of your question. What was it?
Your confidence level on the court. Do
Oh,
you feel
yeah.
like there are certain situations where you're ready to rise to the challenge? Is that just kind of a natural thing you have?
Yeah, with being humble, I go onto the floor thinking I'm the best player every time I step foot on the floor. Whether, it doesn't matter who I'm playing against, whether it's the bottom team in the conference or, one of the top teams, including us. I just go out there and try to be the best player that I am and play the game.
Abby?
Tyler, you're a very versatile player. It's how you've been described. I've got 2 pages of quotes describing you as a versatile player. But if you had to give a scouting report on yourself, both on your offensive and your defensive, what would you say to kind of prepare someone?
I would say I do a little bit of everything, honestly. That's pretty much it. A little bit of everything.
Jesse?
Johnny, if you don't mind, could you describe what your relationship with Coach Gard has been like this year and what you've seen from him taking this team to where it is and being the Big Ten Coach of the Year?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone in the team from last year can tell you, but I think he's done a really good job of being a better person instead of a coach this year. He's interacting with us a lot more, seeing how we're doing and making sure, everything's right in school. But, it's just like any other player coach. We talk basketball a lot, and, we just try to, make sure each other are in the same position to be able to win.
Abby?
Johnny, I'm going to ask you, can you give me a scouting report on Tyler? What would you say his defensive and offensive strengths are?
Defensively, like he said, he can do a little bit of everything. He can guard 1 through 5 better than anybody in the country, I think. And offensively, down low in the post, I think you need to send a double team at him just because of how patient and well his footwork is. The 3-point shooting, you can let him shoot, but then again, I think he's a confident shooter, and he's got that in himself to be able to knock threes down.